Winners finals of European Bootcamp 165.
The 165th one.
Indeed. So let's see who will move on to grand finals to, secure that comfortable winner's side grand final spot. And Amoht, okay, so Amoht is already in. But even if you get in, this happens, right? Up air, something 68%. That's half your stock, basically.
Yep.
So it's a weird mix between trying to get in, but not too far in, right?
I mean, Steve can do that on basically everybody, but man, is it going to be rough for Dedede? What on earth just happened?
That big tech on the block that then immediately disappeared.
The way that Dedede just sort of like jiggled under there.
I don't know, man. It's maybe Dedede is just too big. Too big for those small block gaps, Right. Interesting that you can activate TNT by... Oh! He makes it out just barely, but will he bonk his head on the platforms? Yes, he will! And that's gonna be the stock, and that might happen every single time Amoht is forced to recover low. Like, if that is the case, and Big Chungus can just build up and put a wall there, and Amoht just bonks his head every single time, rough times ahead.
God, and those single blocks are just going to destroy Gordo.
Yeah. Like, every single block can just stop Gordo. And here we go, Amoht makes it back. No blocks this time around. Closing the distance there is Big Chungus with that sliding Elytra there on the stage. Has deceptively low end lag. You think you can punish it, you probably can't.
Steve is in the same boat as Game & Watch, where it's either you know the frame data or you don't, because the animation is so deceptive.
That's true. A little bit more the case for Game & Watch, of course, because you straight up just miss animations with that character. But Steve is also a little bit weird, right? Because it's very blocky, not many animations there, so you really have to kind of know what's happening. Here we go, the Amoht on the last stock, and Big Chungus not losing one stock so far. There's some blocks coming through. The recovery will come through, though Big Chungus cannot quite get the right build there. Maybe a little bit too hasty on that one. Reflecting the Gordo with the Elytra? Are you joking? My goodness. That's even working. Oh my god. I mean, there is a hitbox on it, but I would have thought that it would have been small enough. But apparently that's not the case. Gordo also reflected by that. There's the forward coming through from Amoht, taking the first stock, but the hill is just so high to climb here for Amoht. I don't see this working out in this first game at least.
No,
I mean, with Dedede you never know, but...
Amoht's on last stock, currently down 2-1, and sitting at 141.
Yeah. I mean, Dedede has some incredible
You know
cheats.
what? Jet Hammer, I respect it because why not at this point?
Yeah. If you land a fully charged Jet Hammer,
that's it.
Yeah, you're dead, yeah. Trying to stall a little bit too long off stage there for Amoht and cannot reach even if the blocks weren't there. And that's gonna be the first game for Big Chungus. Really smart stuff. And really good job in just exploiting the weaknesses of Dedede. And in this particular matchup, the weaknesses like even more pronounced. And you could really see that,
Yeah.
If he cancelled up B, could he land on the blocks to recover? Yes, but it has a lot of end lag, especially if you cancel it right before landing. It's the laggiest move in the game. It's like 1.5 seconds you take to stand back up. If you cancel it earlier, you have less landing lag, but it's still enough for a big punish. And we see that Amoht is now trying something different here as well. We're going to the young Link
They got the
out of
Yink.
all characters. Did you know that Amoht had a young Link?
I know. I did not.
Me neither.
There's a little bit of confusion on what to call this character. I said Yink, someone says Yoink.
Yoink. I can go for Yoink. I usually just say young Link, but Yoink is actually quite nice. I might go for that. Well, let's see if Amoht can yoink this game of Big Chungus. It's still going to be a hard task, for sure.
I mean, I understand why you would go for a character that has sort of like these projectiles and these setups like Young Link, just because being able to engage Chungus at range before they can set up is going to be a big deal. Like, look at that. They just stole that minecart, and now there's no armor. No minecart is on deck.
No minecart, no iron here for Chungus to get that quick recovery. But now, you know, finding that space to get the mining going and the strong back air there with the iron, that just kills. I think Amoht was below 100%, but it doesn't matter for Steve. And now the diamond tools are here as well, 56%. But Big Chungus has the trap there with the TNT as well. Gets the explosion, will not kill, but 91% on Amoht. Just barely mashing out there, making it back. Down smash, will miss. Just barely, as does the TNT, but Big Chungus still getting that space going. He cannot drop 2 anvils. Big Chungus there, a little bit too greedy for those, but...
Oh my goodness.
Bouncing on him. The pogo.
I was not aware that you could pogo off of the crafting table. That is some tech.
Heck. From Amoht, but even though the tech's coming out, it's not helping right now. Amoht once again down 2 stocks here, and Big Chungus just keeps it going. Now has the additional frame data from the gold pickaxe, but as I say, that it actually, you know, disappears.
Yeah, so, it doesn't last long.
Especially if you mine with it, right? It's gone in like seconds. It doesn't do it on this stage. I think you mine with a shovel on this stage.
Nope.
No, you actually don't. All right. In any case, there is the minecart, and that is the game once again. Actually, the Young Link went even worse than the Dedede did. 3 stock for Big Chungus. And that's 2-0 in this best of 5 set. Does Amoht have another character, or are we going back to Dedede?
I don't know. I don't have any information on Amoht, to be honest. I can pull up,
you know,
I can pull up Smash data.
I wanted to pull up PG stats as well.
Well, let me see if I can find anything on them on Smash data right now. Let's see here. Amoht. It looks like they played Cruel at one point.
Yeah, so I see Dedede, Young Link, and a little bit of Pikachu, but that's about it.
That's 2 games of Pikachu. I wouldn't count on that one.
So here we go. We're back to the Dedede, which has worked better in the first game, but better does not mean good in this particular context, and you're getting jabbed across the whole stage. It's only quote-unquote 26%. Steve certainly has higher damaging combos, so I guess Amoht is fine with that, but it feels bad, you know?
Yeah. It's so difficult to engage. Steve can just, like, run to the other side of the stage with either that up B or with that minecart.
Mm-hmm.
Set up like 2 or 3 blocks, and then what do? You're stuck.
Alright, Amoht making his way through these blocks, finding a way, getting that command grab through the shield. Oh my goodness, the Gordo getting rid of minecart. It's got to be the opposite way around. Minecart reflecting that Gordo right back into Amoht's face. And that's just damage that you don't want to get. Inhale, though, seems to be a good option for Amoht, getting another one to connect right there on Big Chungus. Okay. Oh, that's a good inhale once again. Trying to go for the jet hammer, but will miss. Doesn't have enough time. The elytra fairly quick if you can make it back to the ledge right there. Good neutral air from Amoht to potentially get a follow-up, but even that is interrupted by the back air from Big Chungus here. So Big Chungus still keeping this very, very clean here. Actually reflecting the Gordo and right back into the minecart it goes. So no knockback on the Gordo, at least for Amoht. Will take the damage, but stay alive here in this first stock. And what I'm kind of missing is offstage action here from Amoht. I think that could be the strength. Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
No.
And that was I was talking about. You can land on these blocks, but you're so laggy, Big Chungus can just punish that with everything under the sun.
Doing better than they did in that last game with Young Link, though.
Mm-hmm. That's for sure. I mean, just kind of speaks to Amoht being more comfortable on the character, as you would expect. Okay, yeah, trying to get that up shield. Unfortunately, wrong direction. I think could have been really good if the direction was correct. Instead, Amoht now once again back in disadvantage, which is really scary against Steve. Oh, getting grabbed there as well. The spot dodge more or less getting timed out by that really slow grab. Off stage now, though. This is where you're strong, Amoht. Come on. Get him. Oh, no. I think forward air at this point will kill.
Maybe. I'm not sure. Dedede's forward air isn't exactly very strong. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Not again.
And this is one of these recoveries where you don't really have a hitbox above your head, but you also don't have the opportunity to bonk your head multiple times on the blocks. So you just kind of die. But oh, that is nice.
The red bounce.
Untackable there for big chungus.
Chungus currently lead 2 stocks to 1.
Yeah, kind of looking very similar to the first game in terms of game state. Oh, down tilt on the block as well. Second one connects as well. There's the... Oh, yeah, there is the anvil and no tech for Amoht. That's a 3-0 for big chungus.
There was no way out of that.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that is so rough for
Getting
Amoht.
hit with down tilt and then anvil, and then by the time you end up... Even if you tech it, there's already blocks above the ledge.